I don't think people appreciate sometimes the parallels that sci-fi movies show us about ourselves and about our reality, our existence here. Take for instance Tron ARES movie just came out. You know, it's a 40 plus year old franchise. Only 3 movies owned by Walt Disney. And, you know, it didn't do too well in the box office. So, because it didn't sell a lot of tickets and didn't make its investment back, that means it's a bad movie, right? We classify things as, well, if it didn't make money, it's a bad movie. You shouldn't go see it. Personally, I don't like Jared Leto. He did good in the role, one of his best, I guess, but I think that was a bad choice of actor for him. But focusing on the messaging and the reflection of humanity in the Tron franchise, at Tron Ares, Tron Legacy, and being that it's owned by Walt Disney, you know, Disney, if we enter in conspiracy land, Disney has super trillionaire rich company. It's given us content for decades now, if not a century. There's always hidden meaning, occult things, hidden knowledge, Freemasonry things. So they do that. That's part of what they do. That's technically their brand. And of course, Tron Ares is going to have those same things. So I don't think a lot of people appreciate the reflection of the storytelling in movies like Tron. Because people have watched sci-fi usually just for the entertainment, for the action, for the little, you know, mind fucks here and there. But these movies reflect our reality so much deeper than that. For instance, and there's going to be spoilers here, Ares is the god of war. This Tron guy, this program was created by somebody here in the real world, named him Ares, and he taught him and raised him, so to speak, to be a soldier for the military in the real world, right? An expendable soldier, super smart, super strong, super efficient, takes orders, doesn't need sleep. Basically an AI, so to speak, an AI soldier that he can print on demand and contract with the governments of the world for war, right? That's what he was created for, right? So he has a creator. He was created in his Garden of Eden, so to speak, in the grid matrix. And he becomes, at some point during the movie, he becomes self-aware and realizes his creator is infallible, has issues, doesn't really care about his creation, only cares about himself, and, you know, he's self-centered, right? So this program, Ares, sees his creator for who he is. Another concept of the movie is ascension, right? The creator is able to bring these programs from the grid into the real world. So in essence, they ascend from the lower dimension they're in to a higher dimension. But because they're missing a crucial aspect of DNA, or a permanence code is what they call it, they can't stay in this world for more than 29 minutes. 2 plus 9 is 11. 11 is a huge numerology number for obvious reasons. But they can only be in this world for 29 minutes, and then they die off. They go back to the dimension they're from, right? So in that concept right there, the permanence code, we, in essence, are trying to do the same thing. We're trying to ascend. We want to ascend. We're missing DNA fragments. We've had DNA hidden from us. Our DNA is altered through poisons and all these things, and we, all eventually want to ascend to the next dimensions, right? And sometimes some of us can get there, but we may not be able to stay there, right? We'll fall back down. We don't have the DNA, the coding, the understanding, the knowledge to stay ascended, right? So it's kind of the same parallels. And these movies do this shit all the time. They tell us about ourselves through entertainment, but it goes by most of our heads. Most of us never catch these meanings, never catch the hidden messages and the knowledge and the teachings in there. We're just there for the action and the concepts and all the things. I say that to say, eventually, he goes on his journey. He seeks out this permanence code. He seeks out knowledge. He seeks out information to evolve himself so he can ascend to a higher realm and stay there permanently. Literally what we're here for. And if you think about in the grid, the people in the grid, right, a closed world, they're called programs. And the people on the outer dimension are called users, right? There's a lot of programs running in this world. A lot of y'all are programs. Well, all of us are programs, really. And then we have our higher selves, so to speak, can be considered our users, right? Like I'm a person here, I'm a program. I have a soul. It's a soul up in a higher dimension, my user, right? So these movies, and Disney in specific, they draw these parallels because they teach us about ourselves. They reflect upon ourselves. And they're basically showing us occult knowledge in these movies. Literally all the time. You got to have the mind to understand, to see it, to pick up on it. And yes, it is entertainment, but it's also a self-reflection. So I say all that to say, pay attention to these blockbuster movies. The movies they spend millions of dollars on, these conglomerate studios and investors. 2-hour movie, 2-hour video of moving pictures and sound edited in a way to send a message or to teach something. Millions of dollars, right? If you look at it on a 3D Matrix world, yeah, they only do that as an investment to recoup and to make money back. But if you think about it, they're really telling us about ourselves. You just got to be aware enough to pick up on these messages to understand what they're trying to tell you.